Chemistry is a very, very important subject, and that is why we study it in secondary schools. What are the uses of chemistry? Why do we study chemistry? What are those things that we can use chemistry to do? If you want to grow food in the farm, we need fertilizers to help our crops to grow very well and in a very healthy form. We also need insecticides to kill the weeds so that they don't disturb our crops. So in order for us to grow food, we need chemicals, because it is with these chemicals that we make the fertilizer as well as the insecticides. If we want to build house, we need concrete, we need cement, we need tiles. All these things are made from some chemicals. So we need to study them in chemistry. In military and space travel, we need to manufacture ammunitions. The gunpowder and the ammunition that we need for our military, we also need chemistry to know the way to produce them. In medicine and in pharmaceuticals, where we produce drugs, we need to know the right chemicals to mix together in order to get the right effect. So all these things are the uses of chemistry. And as a way of getting down your notes, I have them outlined on the board. Uses of chemistry. Food. In order to have food, you need fertilizers in your farm so that our crops can grow very well. And we also need insecticide to kill the weeds. For clothing, in order for us to manufacture have good textile and fiber production, we need to know how to make the chemicals that are used for this. In our military and space science, we need to manufacture ammunition. So how do we go about it? The knowledge of chemistry helps us in the manufacture or production of ammunition. And in space science, we need to know chemistry in order for us to explore very well the outer space and the planets. For housing, we need cement. So what are those chemicals that we use in producing cement? We also need concrete, steel, tiles, and other things. Then in medicine, for us to produce drugs so that we can live healthily, we need to know the components of these drugs, and that is chemistry. For transportation, we need to know the right fuels to use and how to make this fuel, how to do fractional distillation. In Nigeria here, the major income that we get is from our crude oil. So how do we turn this our crude oil to final products like PMS and diesel? We need the knowledge of fractional distillation, separation, and that is chemistry. So we also need chemistry to produce alloys. An alloy is a combination of metal that can make it very, very effective for use in producing automobiles, because it brings out the best quality in those metals whenever they are combined. So chemistry can be used in all these areas in life: food production, clothing production, military and space science, housing, medicine, and transportation. And that is why we learn chemistry. So chemistry is a very, very important aspect, or is a very, very important pure science.